this video, I want to give you guys a heads up on some new information we've gotten on some PlayStation 4 titles making the PlayStation 5 transition. Particularly, the free-to-play title Warframe is going to be heading on over to the PlayStation 5 this Thursday, and next-gen details have also been revealed for Rainbow Six Siege on the PS5, and that's looking pretty solid as well, so we'll go over that in just a little bit. But given that Warframe is out this Thursday, Thanksgiving, let's talk a little bit about that. Sheldon Carter, COO over at Digital Extremes, the development studio, put out a post on the PlayStation blog, and I do want to read a little bit from it. This is in regards to Warframe making the PS5 jump, and noted, that's why entering the PlayStation 5 era feels so monumentous. For us, it means bringing nearly 8 years of evolutionary content into the future of PS5. It means new players experiencing Warframe for free with a brand new graphics engine up to 60 FPS and 4K from the very start. It means PS4 players transitioning seamlessly to an all-new generation, and it means all the friends you've made sticking together with PS4 and PS5 gamers playing together with cross-generational play, a first for Warframe. In 2013, obviously, Warframe did come out. They talk a little bit about the history of Warframe. You can read on that. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you'd like to read the whole post on the PlayStation blog. And also, they do note, as I turn toward the future, so many things cross my mind. I can't wait to hear what players think once they play Warframe for the first time on the PS5, taking out hordes of enemies with a butter-smooth frame rate and jumping into each mission in a snap. Of course, in reference to the SSD, and yes, the SSD is what all the talk was about. It is absolutely amazing. I know, like, a lot of people hyped it up, and some people saw it as a little bit of overhype, but now using the PlayStation 5, the SSD is absolutely brilliant, so yeah. Just wish we had a little bit more storage space, but hey, I guess that is what it is as far as that is concerned. Experiencing our story and worlds with our new enhanced renderer that will stun them, and adaptive triggers that make combat even more immersive. I can't wait to play with you all. So again, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Warframe I played a lot of back in the day. I mean, I even played it when it came out, and it was not a great game. A lot of people panned Warframe when it initially came out. This is another one of those games that has made an incredible comeback over the years in terms of the studio staying incredibly committed to it. I mean, even if you go on the game's Metacritic page for PC, it has a 69 on Metacritic, which I don't think is valid whatsoever in 2020, so that's a little bit unfortunate that that is the case there. I wonder what the other versions are rated. Around the same, but I believe, yeah, the Xbox One version came out in 2014, and the PS4 version came out in 2013, so it's not like these reviews are even reflective of the quality level of the game that is there today. So if you want to check it out, a little bit grindy at times, but a fun game with some good combat and very enjoyable if you do play with a couple of buddies, and this will be out this Thursday, so you can check that out for free. 4K 60 FPS, definitely going to be nice on that end. You know what's going to be even nicer than 4K 60 FPS? Well, games are actually going to try to target 120 FPS, 4K resolution, faster load times in the case of Rainbow Six Siege on PlayStation 5. Obviously, Rainbow Six Siege isn't the most, you know, technically demanding game in the world, but the PlayStation 5 is going to see an upgrade for that game. PlayStation 5 players will be able to experience the excitement of Rainbow Six Siege with the highest graphical enhancements the game has to offer on consoles. These enhancements will offer multiple options for prioritizing either performance or resolution. Granted, players are equipped with a compatible device. You've got performance mode, target 120 FPS with 4K dynamic resolution scaling. You can play in resolution mode, target 60 FPS with 4K resolution and activity card support for ranked, unranked, newcomer, quick match, and events, so players can dive into the game faster. Resolution mode, 60 FPS is already pretty good for first-person shooters, but a lot of people that play first-person shooters competitively, especially games like CSGO and things of that nature, will tell you that you need to have, you know, upwards of 100 frames per second. It's really a common thing where people will play first-person shooters and very competitive games at the lowest settings on PC, so they get the maximum frame rate possible, and there will be no hitches. That's actually a legit thing. But yeah, you can play the game how you want, and I'm sure the majority of people that still play Siege watching our videos might not be, you know, trying to go pro or anything like that, although if you've been playing it for this long and you're still really committed to it, maybe that is something you'll want to do. At the very least, it'll be one worthwhile to go back into. On top of that, the graphical power of the PlayStation 5 enables better lighting and depth of field improvements, especially on long distances. Get ready to literally see your favorite map in a new light and uncover new levels of detail. So if you play a performance mode, it's going to be a super smooth experience. Given that, you know, a lot of people didn't think the difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS was going to be huge, and now I'm seeing some of you guys got your PlayStation 5, and I think you guys are playing in that performance mode for a lot of these games, and man, do they play great. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, even though I'm not, like, completely blown away by the game from a fundamental standpoint, and visually and frame rate-wise, oh my god, is it so much better to play than 30 FPS AC Odyssey. And by the way, I am actually relatively enjoying AC Valhalla. It's just not, like, blowing me away. What is blowing me away is the frame rate, and the visuals are great too. Of course, we all know the visuals in those Assassin's Creed games are quite good, but yeah, 120 FPS is going to be even smoother. I have a 144 Hz monitor, and I've played games at upwards of 100 frames per second, and yeah, there is a bit of a difference. I don't think it's as, you know, staggering as 30 to 60. I think 30 to 60 is just a world of difference, but definitely there is still a pretty substantial difference once you go upwards of 100 frames per second, in my opinion. But hey, it's great that these games are giving you the option to play however you want to play, whether it be 60 FPS, whether it be 120 FPS, and you will notice a difference, and you can, you know, really figure out how you want to play these games. Hopefully, with every game that's coming out, we get the option for a performance mode, we get the option for a resolution mode, so people can play exactly how they want to play, because on the PS5, the majority of times, I think if you're going to offer me an option to play at 60 FPS, I'm taking that option to play at 60 FPS. When you're talking about 120 versus 60, maybe that's something I really have to see in motion. I've never really played games at a super high frame rate with a controller, so I don't know if that would be something that plays a factor to it. 60 FPS, easily noticeable with the controller. It's just going up to 120 FPS. Is it going to have that same feel with the controller? I don't know, but I'm excited to figure that out, actually. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, Warframe headed to the PlayStation 5 this Thursday with a bevy of updates. That is a free-to-play, so all of you will be free to check that out. And Rainbow Six Siege will be headed to the PlayStation 5 as well. With that, will be coming a bevy of upgrades as well. Rainbow Six Siege comes to the PlayStation 5 on December 1st, so you can check that out then. And of course, with Siege, it will be a free upgrade. That's going to wrap up this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.